Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do a collection update. It's kind of nasty here today, so I ended up going to a Goodwill and a place that I haven't been probably for a good year, year and a half. A place called Kia's Corner, and that's a thrift store. And boy, has it changed. They have a ton of stuff in there, so I was in there for quite some time. Let me show you what I got from Goodwill first. This is Inspector Gadget. I believe it's the complete series, the original series. And this is done by Shout Factory. Pretty cool. I used to actually watch this quite a bit. This looked fairly interesting. It's called The Old Livingston House, a family adventure comedy, thriller sort of thing. I don't know, it looked like fun. Let's see. This looks pretty cool. Psycho Holocaust. Pretty cool. One of the DC movies I'm missing, Superman Unbound. It's pretty cool. This I picked up because it has the episode with Prince in it. And this is actually brand new and sealed. So, not a big fan of the show, but I did watch the Prince episode. Swiss Family Robinson. It's pretty cool. It's one of the big, thick boxes. A movie I used to like when I was younger. My Stepmother is an Alien, and Little Secrets I've actually never even heard of, but bought it for the top movie. Pretty good one with Dan Aykroyd and Kim Basinger. From what I'm to understand, I think that was based off of a book, and the book was a lot different. It was a lot darker, but actually my wife found this one, Ray Charles Lavitt Montreux. This is actually sealed as well, so that's pretty cool. And I found a couple books. One's called Nightmare Academy Monster Hunters. It's pretty interesting. I found a Goosebumps Monster Blood 2. Not really in very good shape, but it's fine for reading. And I found one called The Haunted School. Yeah, this one's in a little bit better condition. And I have my grand dog over here, my buddy. How about that? What do you say, Zig? Hi, bud. Alright, then I went over to Kia's Corner, and like I said, they had a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Something that Joe was talking about the other day, Gooflumps. It's like a Goosebumps book, but a comedy sort of thing. Eat Cheese and Barf. And I believe he said these were kind of hard to come by. Let's see. Creep Over. Read It and Weep. They had another one, but it had like library stickers on it, so I didn't buy it. I do plan on going back sometime this week, and I'll explain that when I'm done. Sheena with Tanya Roberts. Pretty good one. The Hitchhiker. Never heard of this one. Looks like fun. We go to Disco Godfather. Dolomite. Rudy Ray Moore. It's pretty cool. A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. Looks like a good one. Got a little bit of water damage on it, but the disc was fine. Snapdragon, this has Pamela Anderson in it. And the case was a little messed up, and yeah, but that's alright. Eternal Evil with Karen Black. Pretty cool. Embryo with Rock Hudson. It's pretty cool. I have heard of this one. Cold Harvest. Gary Daniels. Looks like an interesting movie. Kind of science fiction horror, it seems like. The Thing Below. It's like a fun one. Terror Overload. Tales from Satan's Truck Stop. Should be interesting. Looks like a fun one. Unrated too. Moon of the Wolf. It's a cheap one. Pretty cool. Final Stab. I actually do own this one already, but mine had a small glitch in the playback. It's hardly noticeable, but it bothered me. So this is a really good flick. I really like that one. Dead Silent with Rob Lowe and Catherine Mary Stewart from Night of the Comet. Yeah, pretty cool. And my wife wanted this, Radio City Christmas Spectacular with the Rockettes. And this is actually brand new and sealed. Now, they had a incredible amount of VHSs. And they even pulled some out of the back for me to look through, so I kind of had fun with it. First one I got was Horror Hotel, but I didn't notice the bottom was kind of melted. Should be able to transplant that one. That was the only one I didn't notice, but yeah. Christopher Lee. Good Charles Bronson movie, Murphy's Law. They have a ton of VHS movies. It just blew my mind. I got a bunch of Goosebumps ones that they had. Night of the Living Dummy 3. All in perfect shape, except for, of course, Horror Hotel. Night in Terror Tower. The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. I think Nick has this on DVD. I think so. He's into werewolves, so. The Haunted Mask. Kind of zipping through these because there's quite a few. Stay Out of the Basement. Welcome to Dead House. Okay, that's it for the Goosebumps. Let's see what else we got here. This is probably going to suck, but oh well. It's called Zombies. Yeah, it's probably going to not be very good, but that's alright. This one looked interesting. I Married a Monster. Looks pretty cool. Paramount. My favorite company. Hammer. Let's see. What is this? The Hammer Horror Collection. Phantom of the Opera. I actually love this version of Phantom of the Opera. Godzilla 1985. Cyclops. It's like fun. Demon Lover. Black Eagle with Sho Kusugi and Jean-Claude Van Damme. I know MVD just released this recently, but I saw it there and I couldn't pass it up. The original Star Wars, of course, untampered with. That'll be a cool watch. Doctor Strangelove. Definitely an interesting film. Oh. Okay, Angel 3, the final chapter. And I actually believe this actually was the final chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Pinocchio's Revenge. P.D. James, A Mind for Murder. Looks like an interesting one. A&E. Alright, Dean, give me some love here. I found The Wicker Man on videotape, the theatrical version. And it's an Anchor Bay, too. Pretty cool. Love The Wicker Man. Now, this one's an interesting one. I think it might have been Kino Lorber. I could be wrong. That just released The Master. This is a videotape from it, of course, with Lee Van Cleef, and it has Tim Van Patten in it, but it also has Demi Moore, and it has Bruce Lee on the cover, so I don't know how they didn't get sued for that one. But he was never in this series. Let's see, I'm getting down to the end here. Satan's Touch. Looks like an interesting one. Playing Dead. Pretty interesting. And the last two I got were The Outer Limits. I had a couple tapes. So this one is Nightmare with Mark Sheen, I believe. This one is called Specimen Unknown. So that's pretty cool. That's it, guys. Believe me, that was enough. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be going back because they had a ton of martial arts films there in both VHS and DVD. So I'm probably going to go back and write them down and see what my friend Eric from Last Venom 76 needs. So, but yeah, and they had a few more boxes that they couldn't get to in the back, so they said they would be up sometime this week. So, but yeah, that's it. If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.